when Invoice Butler came in, right? I know like back then, like there was a little skepticism, like,
Yes.
yeah, like, so let's talk about that. Why were you skeptical? Like, what was your thought initially? I'm curious about, like, in your mind.
Oh my gosh, it cracks me up because I can just remember um Leo came to me, let's hear them out. They're a fellow startup. Let's see what they have to say. And I'm like, there's no way. We already have an option to automate follow-ups within Maxio. We don't need this. And we had onboarded a lot of software since I joined, so I was used to kind of sometimes long and painful adoption timelines as well. So in my head, I'm like, okay, sure, it adds a couple hours a week maybe to my plate, but I know this is going to be a headache getting this set up. And Leo was kind of like, yeah, let's take the call. And if it works out to not be worth it, we'll have done our due diligence there. So that's when you caught me in the call being like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, yeah. So let's talk about that, right? Like, how was setup, right? Like, and what would you say to somebody? There's a lot of people in your position, senior manager, finance, like, oh, this is going to take too much work to set up. Um, yeah, what would you tell them?
Yeah, I was so surprised with how easy it was. Pretty much everything that you guys laid out in terms of what we would be needing to do in order to get it set up, it was exactly that. And I think there was even one or two things where maybe you guys had thought that we were on Google, but we were on Microsoft, and it was as simple as like you had laid it out in the outline you gave us, and we just said, "Oh, we use Outlook," and I was kind of like, oh no, this is where it begins, the trouble, and I was wrong. I have to say it was a smooth, um, quick change on your end. Sent us updated that document. I think we didn't even have to get a whole new one.
Hmm.
And then yeah, setup was definitely quick, and I'd say any like hiccups in the road because our process wasn't necessarily like all in Maxio or all in QuickBooks. There's a lot of not necessarily disconnect, but it wasn't the most simple process that we had in place. So I was definitely pleasantly surprised at how quick the adoption